asked me when I was trying to cut it up by myself.
So what happened to Ray?
Nobody was around.
You butchered the wig?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today my sister is coming back home to Antigua for like a week or so. So I'm gonna go pick her up from the airport and you guys will see her very soon. Well, you saw her before, but yeah, she's gonna be back in my videos for a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. And she had she had a little mishap in her flight. The flight ended up leaving her, so we're gonna get that story from her when she gets here. So next time you guys see me, you will be seeing her, so stay tuned. She doesn't see me yet.
Because they were about to go into the ear Siobhan.
Oh. Aw, look at her, she's
Let
so
me
cute.
tell you the story.
What?
Hey guys, so someone's gonna tell us her little story of what happened at the airport yesterday. So all I know, I got a text from her saying I missed yummy flight, and I'm just like, what? What is yummy flight? And then she said I missed my flight. The plane gone.
Wait, I did a typo and said yummy?
Yes. I'm just like, that's what I was telling you. You said yummy flight. I'm just like, what the hell is yummy flight? I didn't even read the word missed. I'm just like, yummy flight, question mark. She's like, I missed my flight. And I'm just like, oh no.
Oh my god, I'm trying to check my phone to see if I really said that. Oh my god.
You said yummy bus.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't remember seeing that.
See? Yummy flight? Question mark. I miss yummy flight. I'm just like, yummy flight?
Oh my! I was typing so fast. I didn't even realize that because everything was happening. While everything was happening, like I was like messaging her. So I had come from Halifax to go to Toronto to connect to Antigua because you can't fly directly from Halifax to anywhere. Well, except if you're going to the States, sorry, in the States. So I landed. We were supposed to get to the airport at 8:05 a.m. in Toronto. We had left a little bit late because of the weather. It was snowing. Mind you, it's spring, but it just started snowing in Halifax the day before. So I was like, okay, we land, and then my phone told me I had 37 minutes or so to get to before my flight depart. So I was in one side of the airport, I think C terminal for Toronto person, and I need to get to B to C. That was my gate. Apparently the gate, and you know gates always change when you land no matter what anyway. So I said, okay, I'll try and get to where I need to get to. What I didn't realize was how far my gate was. Like, it was a struggle, and I was carrying a gym bag type of carry-on thing and a backpack. My hands, and they were both packed, so I was like trying to move as fast as I could, and I wasn't feeling good either anyways. So
This just comes in like my Barbados story, just putting that out there.
I had to take an escalator down, then walk for a little while, like a terminal, the long ass walk, then go up an escalator again, and go down, and go back up again. Anyways, by the time I got close to, I had made one stop, I had to go to the bathroom and stuff. Oh, and I forgot, I had gotten Subway too, but the Subway was right next to my gate. So, and it didn't tell me because nobody was in the line. So I got to the gate, and they were calling my name. They were saying, Simone, your gate, but they didn't say anything, but they was just calling my name. And they were calling another girl's name as well. I said, okay, let me just put on my bag and go to them and give them my passport. That's what they probably want. So I gave them my passport and everything, showed them my ticket. And he's like, okay, just wait. I was like, all right. So I went back to my bag, sit down there waiting. And I presume they were waiting for the next person. And then people around me, so weren't thinking that everybody had boarded the flight. I was just thinking, okay, these are all people who are going on the flight down. Not realizing that everybody had already boarded the flight and that I and the other girl were the missing people. So I'm there waiting. I feel like I've been waiting for a while. It's like been 10 minutes. I checked my phone. It says flight has departed. They're saying that basically the flight has already started. And I'm just like, what? So I look out the window because you can see the plane outside. And the plane is not at the gate anymore. And I look back, and the person who was at the counter, he had gone. Like, not had gone. I guess he'd take a break, or he had gone to do something. And I'm like, why is it saying the plane gone? And then I was playing the gates. I'm starting to panic. So I ran to the next gate. Ran to the next gate because it was only 2 gates next to each other, B2C and B2A. So I ran to the people who were at B2A. There were 3 people, and the people were boarding that flight. So I tried to stop, like, ask one of the persons behind the counter for help. I was looking on this flight, and it's saying this flight has departed. I don't understand what's going on. They told me to wait, and I came, and I've been waiting. I'm not on the flight, and the flight is gone. So this guy, I'm telling you, first of all, guys, I was with WestJet, and this is the reason I fly with WestJet. WestJet is a very decent airline. They care about their customers, okay? They will try as hard. If it was Air Canada would just been like, oh, sorry, miss, the plane is already gone, and you got to find another flight, check it come on. And I have to probably pay for that myself too, knowing Air Canada. WestJet, the guy, he took me, he went to the computer at my gate, he was checking. He's like, oh my god, he's like, the plane has left, but it might look like it's still on the tarmac. And then he's like, I can't guarantee that the plane will turn back around or whatever. And then he asked me what had happened, and I told him, you know, I came, they were calling my name, I showed him my passport, told him to wait, whatever. He said, here's what he can do. So he called, I guess, the people upstairs, I don't know who they are. And he was on his radio, and he was going back and forth for like the last 5 minutes. And then he says, you're in luck. The plane is experiencing technical difficulties, so the plane is turning back around. And I was just like, hallelujah. Because at first he was just like, if I can't get on this, if I didn't get this flight,
it was Wednesday. If she did not get on that flight,
I can't.
she'll be back. She would have to fly on Sunday.
Exactly, because WestJet don't fly every day from Toronto to come to Antigua. Like, we
We've
only
been stuck
fly
in
certain
Toronto
days.
for a couple days, boy.
I'd have been stuck in Toronto, which I have friends there, so it would have been okay, but it's just like I was going home only for a week to see my family, so I really wanted to be able to go home that day. And it was so frustrating. I was like, and then he told me, hold on, he had to leave, but I didn't know what he was going to tell me. Don't go anywhere, you stay exactly here, don't go anywhere. I was like, can I get my bag? He's like, yeah. So when I got my bags, went back to the counter, waited there for like 10-15 minutes. I still don't see the plane pull up yet. And then I was like, I wondered if he forgot me or something. And then I saw the plane pull up, and then I saw the phone started ringing, and it was freaking me because the phone was ringing and nobody's here to answer the phone. And then there's one person at the other gate, B2A, and I was like, excuse me sir, the phone is ringing. Like, I didn't want to pick up the people on their phone, because first of all, I don't work at the airport, and they might be like, why am I picking up the phone? Like,
who's this person?
I don't want to be
phone?
violating any of their operations or whatever. So I told him the phone is ringing. He came over, he answered the phone, he's like, oh, that's not my flight, so I don't really care about that right now. I have to deal with my flight first. Because his flight was, as I was saying, was boarded, so I guess they wanted to make sure everybody was on the plane or whatever. So after he finished dealing with what he had to do, the phone rang again. It was ringing constantly. I guess the people were trying to confirm if I was still there, what was going on. And I guess the other guy, they called his own because his gate next to mine. And he's like, yeah, there's a young lady here. But he's like, at the moment I'm busy dealing with my plane to get off or whatever, to fly off or whatever. So I'll have to call you back. And then the person who was helping him was Stefan. Stefan! Oh my gosh, thank you, Stefan, at WestJet. I can remember his name. I just remember now. Stefan was the one who helped me. Thank you, Stefan. I don't know your last name, but you'll know who you are. WestJet will know who you are. Anyways, thank you, Stefan. Stefan came back through a gate thing, you know, the gate that connects to the plane. Stefan came through that, and he was like, let's go, you're on, you're good. I just took out my bags and I just sprinted. I was so happy. When I entered the plane was full, by the way. This is a Boeing plane, it was full. Everybody was like staring at me. People were not happy that the plane turned back, because we're supposed to already be, they should have been in the air since half an hour ago on their way. It's like a 4-hour and 51-minute flight, and I delayed their plane as far as they see. Even though technically I didn't really delay the plane. They said it was technical difficulties, because honestly, I don't think the plane would have turned back just for me. My bag was on the plane though. My bag was on the plane. I forgot to say my bag was already on the plane. But I don't think they would have turned back the plane just for me. Like, if they didn't have the technical difficulties, I probably wouldn't have gotten to that plane. It was just my lucky day that I got the plane turned around. We had difficulties.
One thing is, when she got to Antigua and we went to the supermarket to buy some stuff,
God.
she was telling, like, there's the little lady who works there what happened with the flights and whatnot. And then as she was saying the story, this lady next to her was like, oh, so you're the reason why our flight was delayed.
I was like, oh my goodness. She was on the flight. She just came back. First of all, she lives in our village. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. And I thought she was going to start yelling at me or something. But I guess she must have heard the story, what had happened, and didn't curse me, because I thought they were going to like curse me because I would have been pissed too. But it's like if anybody was in my situation, I feel like everybody would have felt the same way. They would have been happy to get on the flight. Like nobody would want their plane to leave them. Like it wasn't like if I was still going to security. I was at my gate when the plane left me. Oh, I didn't explain what had happened, why the plane had left me. The people. So when I showed the guy my passport and my ticket, he had said he said okay. But what he failed to tell me was he'd already told them, okay, I'm on the flight. So the plane thought that everybody was on the flight. He didn't tell them, I still had to go through the gate to get on the flight. So that's why they left, because they thought I was on the flight. According to them, Simone Rhodes was on the flight. That's why they left. All in all, at least here. So there's that. And it's pretty warm.
They shouldn't make it home yesterday. I'd have to like postpone the day pass, and we probably wouldn't have been able to go on it depending on if they had available days. So luckily she made it here in time. So that was a crazy flight experience. At least I didn't have problem at the airport in Barbados, but I had a crazy time in Barbados as well too.
I felt terrible. I felt like it was my fault too. Like I should have, when the time I noticed the guy was gone, I should have maybe been prompt. Like I just thought I had time.
You learn. Your first time experiencing something like that, so
yeah. Usually I have smooth flights. I'm not going to lie. I usually have smooth flights.
So
I should have known this was gonna happen because so many things were going wrong from the time I left Halifax. Like I had bought a neck pillow. Usually I don't fly with neck pillows. By the way, they are life. You should fly with neck pillows. They make like sleeping much easier. I had dropped my neck pillow, and I thought I left it going through customs when you're going through security in Halifax. And I was like, where the hell is my neck pillow? I only noticed when I was heading to my gate. I was like, I went back down there to the security. Was like, I think I have left it on the table when I was picking up my stuff. They can't find this. They don't have any recollection of any neck pillows. I'm walking up and down trying to figure out what route I took, and then a woman who had a store, she found a neck pillow, she put it on top of the thing, and I just happened to look and I was like, wait, is that my neck pillow? I was so happy. And even before them, and I was coming, I took a taxi to the airport. The taxi guy, it was snowing, so there was snow on the ground. My neck pillow was on my carry-on. The carry-on dropped open as soon as he opened the back of the van, and it got dirty. I have a great neck pillow, and I was like, oh my gosh, this poor neck pillow, it's so dirty. I don't want to put it in. And I remember I had those flushable wipes. I used that, started to clean it, and it actually came off. So that was some good thinking, because I was like, I can't put this dirty thing around my neck, like it's not sanitary. But then I had wipes, so I wiped it and kept it clean. I ripped my ticket accidentally got ripped too. Like at least it was just like these little things were just like happening. I was like, oh gosh, this is like the first time I've ever had any issues. Usually it's a smooth go through get out type thing. I never had issues. I'm not the type of person to have to get stopped. Like I don't wear a lot of jewelry or stuff when I'm traveling. I have to have time for all that. I add on sneakers, and in Canada they don't ask to really remove your shoes. If you're wearing heels, I think I have like a heel, they'll ask to remove your shoes. But most times, like when I'm in the States, I have to take off my entire shoes. I understand why, but like really, and their floors are so damn filthy. Like no. I don't care if I have on socks. I don't want to put my clean socks on your filthy floors. Y'all should have technology where I don't need to remove my shoes. Okay? And people, when you're traveling, please don't wear heels. It's not necessary. You're traveling. Put your heels in your carry-on. Put on comfortable shoes. You're going to security, you have to take off your shoes anyways. That's a tip. That's all. That's my piece. But, yeah.
So guys, thank you for watching, and you will see her in more videos.
Bye guys.